In the previous video, we saw sign of strength. In this video, let's see the 8th sign of weaknesses. The first sign of weakness is it is actually end of a rising market. The market is actually rising. As we saw, this rising market, that's basically sign of weakness, comes in up bar. That's basically that trend can be up, or the bar, particular bar where we need to see sign of weakness is the bar is up. That's basically professionals are showing they are going up, but actually they want to take a move on the bottom direction. So the first sign, as we saw, it is end of rising market. So as you can see in the screen, the selling is like kind of buying climax, but it is actually declining. Then the second sign of weakness is no demand at market top. So market is currently at the top, but there is actually no demand. That's basically the volume is saying there is no demand, as you can see in this particular chart. Then comes the third sign of strength. The third sign of weakness, the third sign of weakness is no result from effort. That's basically there is a huge effort. Effort basically means volume, but the result, that's basically the price spread is not at all increasing. The price spread is very small. That basically means there is a reversal which we can anticipate, and that's exactly what we need to play our action for. And that is what actually manipulators is trying. Manipulators has crossed his hands. And then comes the next action. The next action is, as we saw in a trading range, the uptress. That is like sign of weakness, fourth sign of weakness. That is the uptress. Whenever you see uptress, you can actually see it is a fake breakout, and you can be very much sure with a very small stop loss. For sure, please don't skip the stop loss because it is very mandatory. And then comes the fifth sign of weakness. That is no demand in the downtrend. That's basically it is a downtrend, but still there is no demand. If at all there is a rally, that rally happens with no demand. So that's basically there is no volume in it. That clearly means there is a huge sign of weaknesses. Then comes a widespread down bar to previous support. So basically if at all there is a support and the price breaks it and goes down with a wide spread and the strong closing, that basically means that basically tells this is a sign of weaknesses, and this is a sixth sign of weaknesses. Then comes the seventh sign of weaknesses. The seventh sign of weaknesses is a buying climax. That's basically price is at top and suddenly there is a huge volume. The spread can be high, low. This is the start of the distribution phase, and here is where you can actually see the buying climax happening. Then comes the eighth sign of weaknesses. The eighth sign of weaknesses is a top reversal. Like we saw in our first sign of strength, the same action, that's basically price goes up and suddenly it takes a U-turn. So this is a top reversal action, and this is the eighth sign of weakness.